What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I got Gary and Carol and Gary, RV Living Life. We are enjoying my last day, kind of your second day here.
Yeah.
You guys got
Thursday, I
to
think. Yeah.
Fiesta Key and the Keys. Are you hot enough yet?
It has been hot, especially today.
It has been. Well,
thankfully we're in the shade.
Yeah.
we had some crummy weather yesterday, but I knew that couldn't last too long. So, well, how are you guys doing out there? I am going to just go ahead and say hi to everybody, and then we got a video to start us off because we are adjusting. Let me see if I can show. We've got drinks. We are celebrating happy hour the right way. And
We got a couple.
we got
Happy hour ended at 6 and it's 6:10, right?
Well,
so
we
people can understand.
so people we had to the happy hour here at the bar. We're actually at Fiesta Key, the bar. What is it, 305? The
Ocean 305.
Ocean 305. It's a little bar restaurant. We actually got calamari. We got drinks on the happy hour. It's half price.
Less than half price.
It's
$5 at happy hour, and 12 after happy hour.
Yeah. So there you go. And it's like we're just going to jump on it.
That's why you order 9 at a time.
Exactly. Exactly. And we're going to try to drink them all before the ice melts. So there you go. So thank you guys for being here. Cheers.
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 Fiesta Key. All right.
We got all kinds of foo-foo drinks over there. So as soon as we get done with the margaritas, we've got
Well, we got what they call this one? A blue
pineapple. And I didn't even ask them. This one's got pineapple on it. This one's got rum in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one's got cherries.
This one got cherries.
Yeah.
This one's got cherries in it.
Wow.
Yeah, we're sporting some pretty good drinks over here. So, and they are pretty good.
Oh no.
Oh no, well,
No, one's a little less.
One's a little less. That's all right.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. But I'm glad that you guys managed to get up here before I left.
Yeah.
And
Down here, I'd say.
I should say down here. Yeah. And it is not easy getting into the Keys. And I had hoped originally maybe I could spend a month down here.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't able to pull it
They
off.
won't let you.
No, yeah, it was. But this is my last day. Tomorrow I start heading north. Out of Florida.
Yeah.
And heading north and getting out. Everybody is. You've noticed that spaces are kind of clearing out. And everybody kind of knows in March, everybody's kind of heading north and going. And you guys, this is your last hurrah for Florida.
Yeah. The South.
Yeah, we're here till April 18th.
Yep.
And then it's 10 days back to Canada.
Yeah.
Used to do it in a day when I was young, but you know.
Yeah. All right, get the elephant in. We'll just cover the elephant in the room right there. Thank you guys so much. Yes, it is my birthday. Thank you guys for coming for my birthday.
Happy 39th, bro.
My 39th birthday. Yeah,
What, the 20th time?
I've waited 39 years to get here.
Oh, nice.
So
So you're 59?
39.
59.
39
I'll be 60 in 1 week.
in 1 week.
1 week.
April
yeah.
7th.
April 7th.
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Thank you.
And my brother's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're still going to be here.
Yes.
So you can celebrate it here.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
We might.
Yeah.
There's a good chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my God. How is the weather is bad in the Keys
Am I
in
behind
May?
this microphone? No, it's off the camera. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah. No, you should be
You're
okay.
right, you're right.
The weather is bad in the Keys in May. It's been up and down since I've been here. I did not get to go on my snorkeling trip.
Yeah.
I got to do a few days of snorkeling, but I discovered something with my GoPro camera
Oh.
that I take everywhere that I go. It's supposed to be waterproof.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It apparently is not ocean proof.
Oh, boy.
I've had it in pools. I've had it in water, lakes, rivers, things like that.
Didn't like the salt water.
It does not like the salt water.
Oh.
And every time that I go snorkeling, I spend 2 days drying it out
Yeah.
And it seems to come back to life again.
Yeah.
But it's 2 days that it's like I miss out on being able to film anything the rest of that day whenever I went snorkeling, and the following day. And then by the following day, sometime around midday, it starts working again.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means I need to get a new GoPro or what, but yeah, it's
we went swimming with my iPhone one time, and we made a little video underwater with the iPhone
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be good for like 4 meters or something, right?
right.
But then what they don't tell is you can't charge it for 3 or 4 days until it dries out. The water gets in there and it goes, the charging port's wet. We can't charge it. You gotta wait. Yeah.
Right.
So
Yep.
luckily I could put it on a magnetic charger, right?
Right.
And then
Right.
we went in the pool with her watch just a week ago or
Yeah.
so. And after she gets out of the pool, you know how these
2
things
weeks.
can dial 911 on that? Hers
Right.
was continuously dialing 911.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's a terrible
Wow.
thing to happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
wouldn't stop.
gosh.
It would just keep going.
Yeah.
911, 911, 911.
They didn't come. They didn't
Yeah.
like.
No.
No.
Okay, good.
We kept cutting it off.
Right.
But we had to we shut it off. It would come back on.
Yeah.
Right.
So eventually we were able to shut it off and keep it off. And we put it in a container of rice overnight. And
Yeah.
that fixed it about 80%.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad the next day.
I tried the rice thing with the GoPro.
Didn't work.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be 72 hours, but nobody waits.
Yeah. 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 No. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all the happy birthday though out there. I really appreciate it. I've been getting calls and texts all day, and it's like, you know what? It's all of you are amazing, and really are. I mean, it's such a great community of people. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy and love every one of them. Let's put a bag of rice. Yeah, no, I tried that, Dawn, and it just laughs at me. And it's like, yeah, now you look really silly. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
There's another birthday call coming in.
Yeah. I usually put my phone on do not disturb,
Oh, well, yeah.
but let's see if I can do that real quick so we don't get any more calls here.
This is when everyone calls you to hear their ringtones.
Right. Don't do it, Tom. Don't do it, Tom. I'm putting it on do not disturb. It will not work. Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I made a little video. The weather has been up and down. We had windy
Yeah.
yesterday,
Very
Crazy windy.
and today it's kind of
Beautiful.
calmed down. I did get sprinkled on a little bit while I was filming this next video because I just kind of ran around and talked about the park a little bit, including, did you know that this used to be a bus station, a Greyhound bus station?
We
Oh,
saw the
no.
pictures on the side of the store.
I got them on
Yeah.
video, and
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and show them right now. And
Yeah.
so technically, I spent 2 weeks
Yeah.
at a Greyhound bus station
Yeah.
at the
Wow.
Florida Keys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, make note of the clothing people are wearing by the pool in the old picture.
If you can see it clearly, yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah, it's a little different than today.
there we go. What is going on, guys? My last day at Fiesta Key. It is humid. It is warm. I think it even rained a little bit this morning. Some clouds and iffy weather, but so far holding tight. I have the live tonight, and it's my birthday. Hopefully you join us. Open mic night. Looking forward to that. And I thought, you know what, let's just take a trip around the park. This is, you just saw me walk out. I'm only a couple spaces away. Pool is over that way, and then the marina is over this way. Some nice comfy hammocks. If you care, if you're a hammock type person, I am not. I guess I don't have the sense of balance for a hammock. I tend to get a little out of control, and it's not a very restful experience, I don't think. Look at how calm the water is out here. Really working with a good day. Hello, bird. Really working with a good day today. Good day for a last day and a last live of the month. Boats are there's not as many boats right now. Usually it's been, I won't say full, but it's been a lot of boats. And I always scan the waters looking for manatees and other fish, other sea life. See, I don't see any right now. Now, I have not seen any manatees since I've been here. I have heard that they were in the bay. Oh, there's a fish right there. Can you see that? Hello, fish. He's just kind of sitting still right there near the top. Now, somebody might be able to tell me what kind of fish that is. I do not know. I do not know. Water's looking pretty clear. The last few days it's been windy and stormy. Has not been very clear weather, or excuse me, water. Have not been able to see as well. And I have not seen any manatees here. Not to say that they haven't been here, I just haven't seen any. I did see one while I was in Key West, but only a brief glimpse. Didn't really get to look at him all that well. So, you can buy gas at the docks. Looks like just gas, not diesel. Pretty peaceful stay, I gotta admit. Oh, there's about 4 fish making their own school, you might say. Oh, there they go. Well, they're swimming around. Don't know what kind of fish those are either. I wouldn't make a good ocean fisherman. Not exactly sure what the hell I'd be catching. Doesn't say that I wouldn't like to fish it, but I definitely want to be there with somebody that knew what the heck I was catching. If you're staying here at Fiesta Key, they say this is one of the best places to catch a manatee. The manatees come by the fish cleaning stations for a drink of water usually. I have not seen any yet. Not yet. And right over here the other day, great big iguana. He had to be better than 3 feet long. This guy is huge. He's probably all of close to 3 feet long. Hey, guy. Maybe even longer than 3 feet. No manatees. Wow. The iguanas are definitely all around. Just need to keep your eyes peeled. Chances are they'll run around in and out of these bushes. Oh, look at that. There's a couple of lizards right there. Hi, guys. Wow, look at that green one. Can I get close to him? No, he's gonna go underneath. And you're just kind of looking at me, looking at you. Yeah, I see you. So one of the best things, I think, around the whole park are the pictures that are on the side of the store right here. And you can kind of see where it all came from. And this was 1943. That was a long time ago. It was, and they listed as a Greyhound post house. So apparently, like a motel, I'm guessing. And there's the Greyhound Bus right there. It says 1950s. Greyhound Post Hotel and Restaurant. 1956. Sporting a spiffy pool. In 1964, looks like they changed the name at this point to Fiesta Key Resort, with trailers and camping and a coffee shop. And they still have live shrimp right over there. There's some more pictures right over here. Let's see if we can walk over here. We're right by the marina. And I have another one for you here. Let's see if we can get over here. And there's a then and now, you might say. 1946. Now the picture is pretty grainy because they blew it up. Supersized, you might say. But there's the Greyhound Bus right there in front, like the photo that we had seen before. And a series of bungalows, hotel rooms, you might say. And you can see this is where the marina is now, right here. And this is where all the RV park is, all around now to 2017. And you can kind of guess. Right now we're standing right about there. You see the highway going by. Pretty good photo. Lots of these are cabins over here, not RVs, although it's hard to tell from the grainy photo. Maybe those were RVs once upon a time, but I can tell you right now those are cabins over there. Here's your premium sites here. And this is Sunset Point right here. And the bar and restaurant are right over here. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Good photo. Good photo. Well, I've got a live to get ready. See if I can get this on the live. The camera seems to be working. Had to dry it out a little bit. This camera is not waterproof anymore. I can tell you, every time that I went snorkeling, I ended up only getting a few shots, and then, well, you really can't see anything underneath the water right now. Pretty cloudy, but it feels good. I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. Trying to find some clear water. If I can find some clear water, I'll get some better shots here. Boy, it does feel good. It disconnects from the SD card and the camera kind of shuts down and has some serious trouble. I spend about 2 days trying to dry it out each time. Meanwhile, I don't have my GoPro to film and kind of show you the place. Not a bad last day. Not a bad last day. It was raining just minutes ago, maybe an hour ago. But you see it's cleared up again. Just wait 15 minutes. The weather will change. All right. Let's get to the live. We'll see you guys.
How did you get that?
Somebody lead us to somewhere. We're stuck here and we're never gonna leave. Stuck in the middle of nowhere.
There we go. Now you were just saying, as we were sitting there watching it, you guys just saw iguanas today.
Yes.
That's right.
You see,
Yes.
they've got a real problem here with iguanas.
Oh,
It was huge, and
really?
it was running for the road.
I
Yeah.
think my son mentioned that he says, I just saw an iguana today, but
Yeah.
obviously it must have been in captivity.
Yeah.
You can come here and collect those things.
Yeah.
Wow.
And right now you're not allowed to sell them, but they're working on legislation so that you can come down and collect them and sell them. They don't care
Wow.
what you do with them. They're an invasive species down here.
Okay.
And if you want to take one home with you,
No. No.
The camper beside us, they grabbed one the day we pulled in.
is that right?
Yeah, it was about this long, and they were
Right.
holding it in their hand and taking pictures with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It,
Yeah.
They really
So-
are.
so
And you
colorful.
see them anywhere else in the country and you go, wow, that's cool.
They look a little prehistoric. You
Right,
Know?
yeah.
They really do.
Yeah. Scary how big they are. The
Yes.
one that I had in the video there,
Yeah.
it was at least 3 feet long. I
Yeah.
mean, this thing was huge. And
Yeah.
I walked up behind him around the bush and he looked at me like, where do you think you're going? You know, and it was like, nowhere. I'm going to stand
I'm
back
good. I
here.
can go around you.
Yeah. He looked like he could be mean if he wanted to be. So I have not seen any monkeys.
No,
No.
we haven't
No.
seen any monkeys.
No.
No.
Yeah.
We did see a massive gator on the side of the road that somebody hit with a car or something, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh, the gators are everywhere.
This
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
huge.
It
We
couldn't
need to
believe it.
eat more of those things.
It was big as Carol. It
Yeah.
was huge.
Yep.
It was big. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very big.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind if people take the pythons home with them either.
No, the
Yeah.
pythons. Yeah, I think you can have python. You can just come to Florida and well, I think actually the alligators are protected and the chickens. Don't collect chickens. The
Oh,
chickens
you
are.
see the rooster we got.
Did you see 'em today?
Oh
Yeah.
my!
Oh yeah,
We couldn't believe
The
it.
picture
They-
of the
And they're
rooster.
so colorful.
They
and
are, yeah.
vibrant.
It doesn't even look real when you take a picture of it.
It was
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Yeah. There you will see the chickens everywhere. They are actually protected. Don't hurt one.
Okay.
Yeah, don't run one over with your
No,
car.
Okay.
But yeah, they're actually. It seems like everything down here is protected except for the iguanas.
Okay.
They tell you to bring a box and you can collect as many iguanas as you
Wow.
want and take them home.
Okay. No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know that.
interested,
That's not. I don't really know that. But it's same with the pythons and the boa constrictors. I guess it's been people over the years releasing them into the wild because they got too big as pets.
I don't know if people
Right.
will see that on the camera.
I can hold it up there. Yeah, these let's see. Can I? Yeah, I can get there. These things are running, and you just saw this one today.
Today, yeah, we was
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, there was like
Oh,
20.
there we go.
There was a lot of parents, male and female. There was a lot of fighting going on. There was
Oh,
a,
yeah.
a whole bunch of babies.
Oh, yeah.
Very
No.
protective.
Yeah.
There's eggs. I mean, chickens, chicks.
Yes.
They're all running around
saw
here.
that.
It is the full Hawaii
Yes.
experience. If you want to drive to Hawaii,
Oh yeah.
come to the Keys.
Oh
Come to the
There's a family of them, but it's not a
Yeah.
great picture.
coconuts too. Have you seen coconuts yet?
no.
You
I
haven't?
think
No.
there's some right in the trees over here.
There might be.
Yeah.
There might be. The coconuts are everywhere, and yeah, you get the full Hawaii experience without actually having to fly to Hawaii.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So-
can take your RV to Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah.
Where else can you take your RV to Hawaii?
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, it is open mic night. Let me throw that link out there real quick. Would love to have you guys on. And if you want to come on and say hi or just we're just chilling. We're spending my birthday and just enjoying an immense amount of drinks that you guys told me were too much. And now,
And now
I
they're
see
almost
they're almost gone. So, and we're
I
not
don't know what happened.
we're only 24 minutes into the show. We have a full hour to go
We
here.
have, we have the secret water container.
Mhm.
Okay, I have mine, but mine actually contains coffee.
Yeah,
Coffee.
yeah.
Coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
Coffee.
It's really coffee. I'm telling you.
Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go. And my son, thank you, son. I
Cheers.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Cheers, you guys.
All right, cheers.
Yeah. No,
My drink keeps changing colors. I don't
it
know
does.
what's going on.
Mine, we're on to blue now. So, yeah.
Oh, that's coconutty.
Yeah, that's got coconut rum in it.
Wow.
And yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
And you know,
Oh,
the
that's
funny thing
different.
is, you go
Yeah.
onto the networks and stuff, you can't drink on the
Okay.
networks.
Oh.
You can drink on YouTube.
Yeah, I know it's
Oh,
great.
okay.
You can,
Oh, I
It's
didn't know
okay to
That's
that.
why
drink on
YouTube's so
YouTube.
successful.
right?
Yeah.
You can get away with a lot of things on YouTube
Oh, yeah.
that you can't get away with. Not everything. There are some things, no, but you can get away with a lot. Oh my gosh! So there it is. I threw the link in there if you want to join us. There's Dawn right there. We'll go ahead and Dawn, are you ready to come on? Do I have a thumbs up? There's a thumbs up. There we go.
All right,
Yes.
Don.
Hey Dawn, how you doing?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Hey, Don.
Good. Yeah, you got a cowboy hat on top of that. Are you sporting a cowboy hat?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Upstaged by Dawn.
True Texan.
Well, this is the cowboy hat I used to wear. It's kind of old and wore out. I used to wear all the time, but I don't believe in wearing cowboy hats with glasses, and I rarely wear, contacts nowadays. So I just don't think
Oh,
a cowboy
wow.
hat looks good on me with
Yeah.
glasses.
Cowboys with glasses can't wear cowboy hats.
Well, I don't think I look good in it. Believe it or not, this hat survived 5 years in my RV.
Wow.
I have not even seen it in 4.
No, where's it been? Where did you find it?
I put it up above the hanging clothes in a little compartment, and that's where I kept a lot of socks around it. And it came out looking just what you see here.
Perfect. Wow.
Nice.
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 Very nice.
Nice.
Looks
Yeah.
great.
My son said the cowboy hat looks good, Don.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Well, how has Don been doing in the? Oh, we lost Don.
No.
Darn it. We'll see if he gets back. It could have been our signal. Could have been his. You
Yeah,
never know.
true.
This is live after
Mhm.
all.
Well,
and-
yeah, we get 5 bars or 4 bars of 5G here, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean it works.
Right.
Yes.
But you know what? I am really. This has been the pinnacle of my trip down to Florida. I really was, all the
Your
way
goal.
Since
From-
we showed up,
Mhm.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, but really from Oregon and thinking about going to Florida, being down here in the Keys, I was really, that was kind of that's my goal. That's where I want to get to. And you've been here before, but you
Once,
couldn't get down
many,
here.
many years ago.
Yeah.
We did come down here in a convertible, went down to Key West.
Yeah, that's what I did about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw it, it's like, I want to be here.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
come down here and I wanted to spend a month. I got half of that. I got 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it is really hard to get a reservation down here.
Mhm.
And now there have been some, I've heard tips out there. If you're not afraid to spend the money, I think this place goes for about $250 a night.
Yeah, but you got to be like Don to be able to afford
You
that.
you got to be like Don to be able to afford that.
There he's
And,
on. He's there.
and is he back? Oh,
Yeah,
he's back. Okay, there he
There he
is.
is.
Yeah, you got me mixed with another Don, maybe Donald. Even
But-
though my name is Donald, I do not have the bank account as another Donald has.
Right. But my son is taking off. Thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you later. So have some extra. I don't know, whatever you're having. Have an extra one for me.
There you go.
All right. Love you. We'll see you later. So Dawn, we were just sitting there talking. You have a tip on getting in here that you seem to have pretty good luck with, better than the Encore.
Yeah,
you
I
got
did.
in here with what?
RPI.
RPI.
Resort
right.
Parks International, I
Right.
think, and it's part of it's an add-on for the Thousand Trail memberships out there.
Right.
Right.
I don't even know if that's still available anymore.
It is. I think it still is. And funny he says that. Was speaking to somebody that was planning to come down next year for 2 weeks with their RPI membership and 2 weeks with their Thousand Trails membership. So
Right.
they're planning to come
That's
down
sneaky.
here. They're planning to come down here for 4 weeks next November, and apparently they're able to do it. So,
Wow,
Well-
yeah, that's part of their membership.
4 weeks.
Yeah, I did 4 weeks, 2 at Fiesta and 2 at Sunshine
Oh,
on
Right.
RPI. And the reason why I used RPI, I can go park to park, but Encores you can't go park to park. So when I left the Keys, I wanted to stay at Miami Everglades for 2 weeks, and I would not have been able to do that if I used my Encore. Plus, it's $5 a day cheaper.
Right.
oh,
It is cheaper too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it $15 a night with the RPI?
Right.
Yeah.
And 20, of course.
Someone
for
told us that if
Encore.
they have 10 sites for Thousand Trails, they got 30 sites for RPI.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They got how
okay.
many sites for 1,000 Trails?
They might
10.
have 10 for Thousand Trails, but 30 for RPI. And
Yeah.
then when you get into April, they'll have like 40 for Thousand Trails, and RPI, I think, might even be unlimited at that point. It's
Yeah.
just the peak season. It's the real tough one,
Yeah.
right?
You get into May and June, you can make reservations down
Oh,
here.
October's easy to get in here.
Yeah.
You just gotta
Hurricanes come
fuck with
through.
hurricanes.
Yeah.
Hurricanes come through in the middle of May, so I got out there by the middle of May, and within a week, they
Yeah.
had high. I don't know if it was a hurricane, high winds, and it did a lot of damage.
Right.
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You never know.
Yeah. And that was the last time that I was here.
We got wheels.
Yeah. And now thank goodness for this this little restaurant here. I was telling you guys last night, I came down here 4 years ago and I showed up at the guard shack, the security shack at the front there. They would not let me in. They would not. I said, I just want to see the park. I'm a Thousand Trails member. I'm a Trails Collection member. They would not let me in. So I said, can I go in and talk to somebody at the office? They let me drive in and park at the office and go in and talk to somebody at the office. And they still didn't want to let me in. Well, I couldn't believe this.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I just want to see the park. She said, well, we do have a restaurant that is public.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want, you can go to the restaurant.
Yes. But
Why
don't
didn't-
drive anywhere.
Why didn't somebody say that to me?
Right.
Just go straight to the restaurant and straight out.
Yeah.
But I did get to see the park, and really the restaurant and they've got a little open bar there. And see if I can turn around just so that you can kind of see it.
Yeah. Well, the restaurant at happy hour is like the high point of the park.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Let's be
really is. Oh,
It's a nice little restaurant.
yeah. Let me see if I can. Where does it get full screen? Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, and now happy hour is over now, so
Yeah, it emptied out.
They're back to the expensive drinks, but
Mhm.
you know,
There was 3 times as many people here at 10 to 6.
there was, yeah. When I first walked over here to start setting up the live and order some drinks, you could not. I couldn't get up to the bar up
I
there.
couldn't get up the bar. I had to stand behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, and this is kind of the view that we've got here.
It's pretty awesome.
It is pretty awesome, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. It is. The water is incredibly aqua colored, and we drove to a little town by the name of Marathon today. Picked up a few souvenirs for family members, and we went over some bridges, and it was spectacular. It was absolutely beautiful.
Well, they're locked up again. Hello. I hope they come back. But that's the best thing about the Keys is the color of water. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be worth it as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know why it was so cloudy with Dave. The water's normally crystal clear. And they are looking north. The camera's looking north in this picture of them. I hope they come back. But anyhow, I enjoyed it when I was there last year. It was fantastic. So highly recommend it. If you haven't done it, you got to do it sometime. But we lost them totally. So I guess this becomes the Dawn show, right? What can I tell you about the Keys? It's a definitely experience. There's so many places to see and stop and appreciate all the beauty. So many things to do. It's got the second biggest reef in the world. Okay, that's huge. And you can take excursions out there and do snorkeling all along that reef. And then Key West has a maritime museum, very interesting, that I toured. They have little, looks like a train on wheels that goes around the town that gives you the history of the town. I did that. I highly recommend that if you got time. Of course, you got Sloppy Joe's. You've got the first Margaritaville. Well, the original one is not there anymore, and that's up closer to Marathon, I understand. But Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville is there. Of course, you got to get the key lime on the stick. Are you guys? Am I coming through? I guess he's got to reset the computer or something. Somebody say something in the chat, so let me know. But there's so much to do in the Keys. Key West is fantastic. Okay, thank you, Bill. Hopefully y'all can add something. So there.
Hey Don, how's the show going?
Yeah, it became the Dawn show. Okay.
I'm sure you did a great job too.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm useful for something.
I've been
Oh,
there.
y'all
Don.
can
I've
hear,
been the same
y'all
way.
can see me, but you couldn't get on, huh?
Yeah,
no, we were.
that's
My
right.
computer crashed
Crashed.
and it
Gotcha.
shut down completely. And I told these two, I said, "Well, now it's Don's show."
Yeah.
Well, y'all, you were freezing up about 3 times
Oh,
Is that
all
right?
through the show. I mean, briefly. I'm talking about for a split second.
Right,
yeah.
right.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's good that it
So,
recorded.
Yeah.
anyhow,
It's-
I try
I
to
think
keep
it's-
them entertained.
That's awesome. Thank you,
Where
Don.
are you now, Don?
What's that?
Where are you now?
I'm in Pahrump at my sister's until I leave
Oh.
to head north to Alaska, April 22nd.
Right.
Assuming my 5-foot section of fuel line will actually come in and not be damaged. It's been ordered for 2.5 weeks. First time it came in, got damaged. Second time it got lost. Now it supposedly is on order again as of Friday. I may have to go to North Vegas. There's a place that makes that kind of stuff and
Right.
have them build me one.
Right.
It cost me $250 from Ford. So I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
it
got the
cost.
5
me.
feet
Maybe-
long.
Right,
Oh, and that's just a 5-foot section of it. You
Yeah.
know, I
right.
mean, it's got to
Wow.
go from the back to the front in my case because I'm
Right.
on gas. But
Now, is
I
that
gotta-
all you need to be ready for Alaska?
Well, I got this place tore up. It is. I'm reorganizing everything. I got basically all the cabinets emptied out, and you can see totes behind me. that's
Yeah.
got stuff in it that will be emptied out. Probably when I come back from Alaska, I'm gonna do the same thing with my trailer. Even to the point.
Are you gonna leave your trailer?
I'm gonna leave it in Montana.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyhow, it's just I'm trying to get organized. I tried to get supplies for 6 months while I'm gone. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I'm basically gonna. I still need to change oil in my rig. I still need to change the oil in my generator. I can't even start the thing up right now. Turn on the key because of the fuel. I'm going to put in a new. Even though my battery just now turned 3 years old, I'm going to replace the battery. I'm going to get some new tires on the rear. And you know, so I got a lot to get done between now and then. And the guy keeps asking me, well, when are you leaving? I said, forget that. That's not it. I got weeks of work to complete, and I got to have this thing running. And apparently, I think when I boondocked west of Flagstaff, I parked on top of some, even though I have high clearance, it's not low clearance like you guys. The only thing I can think of is I parked on lava rock and some cactus, you know, and I don't, because it had a pinhole in the you know, fuel line. So it was spraying it. First it was dripping. So I knew it for 2 days before I got here that I had a drip, but I didn't even know it was gas. So that's a dangerous thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
Well, I don't know what it's made out of. I mean, you can tell you that, you know, a lot of rubbers and things like that are not compatible with ethanol gas. That is one thing.
The biggest section of it is metal, copper, I assume, and it is fused to nylon where the bend is, and makes a 90-degree bend to get to attach to the fuel line that's actually attached to my transmission. So that goes up to my motor. So that section is what's leaking, but you got to replace that whole section. It's all one part.
Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but I'm sure, you know, God willing, it will get taken care of.
Yeah, it will. And you got time. You got time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sweating it. I was sweating it when I ordered it 2.5 weeks ago on a Thursday. I told the guy I'm sweating this because I got a bad feeling.
Right.
And look at, and here we are. You know?
Yeah.
Was it shipped by UPS?
I don't know. It's shipped to a Ford dealer in Las Vegas, and I got to go pick it up if it ever comes in.
Okay.
So I don't know how they're shipped. I could not get it shipped to me directly. What's that?
Okay.
Really?
So it's not there now.
Oh no! Hopefully they reordered it Friday. I talked to him Thursday. He said Ford said to reorder in 2 days, which will be tomorrow if the second one don't show up.
Sure.
So anyhow, it is what it is.
Yep. Absolutely. A lot to think about and a lot to prepare for a trip like that.
Oh gosh. And yeah, I mean, as Lenny said on his video this morning, he did a short video from the most southern point in the U.S. in Key West. He made a short video and he says it's getting real.
Yeah.
You know, the trip.
What?
Getting real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Getting real.
Yeah, they're starting. They said he started his trip to Alaska from mile 0 in Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bob and Pearl not in here because today's their first travel day out of Yuma, and Wayne and Carrie leaves on the 10th.
Okay.
So I think Lenny and Angela have started already. What's that?
Oh wow, they're on their way.
West.
So basically, this was just a long stopover for me from Key West myself to Alaska.
Right,
I mean,
right.
by the time I leave here, I'll be like a couple days shy of 6 months. I've never, I've averaged between 4 and 5 days in 5 years of travel, 4.5 years of travel. I've averaged 4 or 5 days in a spot, period,
Wow. Average.
Yeah,
for that whole time. And now
Yeah.
I'm here 6 months, which is weird.
Wow.
I have my sister to visit with and help. So,
right.
That
it's,
saves you money too, right?
what's that?
It saves you money too when you're staying in your
No, it
sister's
don't.
No?
Well,
Travel don't, other than gas, because I either boondock, lot dock, or 1,000 trails. So
Oh,
that don't normally cost me money.
right,
But,
right.
matter of fact, I've got like 11 stops on the way up to Shelby, Montana, where we're going to stay to cross over in Canada. And I'm doing 1 RPI, and the rest of it is truck stops, 2 truck stops, a wildlife reserve, boondocking, and I'm doing 2 Walmarts, and I'm doing a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
now, are
So,
you guys coordinating any sort of locations
In
to be
Alaska.
to be meeting
we're
up?
connected. We're meeting up in Shelby, Montana. I'm getting there a day before everybody else because I've got a lot to get arranged with my trailer and get
Yeah.
it in my RV. And that's where we're meeting up. I want to say they'll be there on the 13th of
Okay.
May. I'll be there on the 12th, I believe it is. And
Yeah.
we're supposed to cross over on 16th. And Dave, even though I would like to do a weekly live myself, I'd love to come on. We could come on your show too. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, I've got to turn on my Starlink again before I leave. I'm leaving my T-Mobile home internet here at my sister. I talked to her and get rid of her home internet. She's using it, even though it's right here next to me. She's using it all throughout her house.
Yeah.
And it's better internet. And she got something in the mail the other day, even though we've called on it several times. It says, "Oh, it's coming here to Pahrump." Well,
Oh.
I already have it here in Pahrump. So, but anyhow, I don't know when that's going to happen. But they have bad internet here in Pahrump, so that's going to be a big help.
Oh wow, good deal. Good deal.
You're not going to believe this, but I'm keeping cool right now from a window AC, a little 6,000 BTU of bulk. I've got in my window here to my right to keep my rig cool. It only uses 600 watts of power.
Wow.
So that's how I'm getting by here in the heat. Even though today it's not warm, it's like 74, but it has been in the upper 80s a few days. So yeah.
I have noticed here that the temperature is almost always around 75, 76 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't matter whether it's the day or
Yes.
the night.
you look at a 2-week forecast, it's 77 during the day and 75 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it'll be 76 during the day and 75 at night.
Yeah.
It's really
Or it'll be
moderated.
77 at
by
day
the
and
water.
76 at night. You know, it's just,
Yep. Yep.
And very humid.
On this side.
oh, well.
You're
No,
surrounded by water.
you're
So have
surrounded
you-
by water, and the
Yeah.
temp is kind of controlled by the
I
water.
think the water must be about 75 degrees.
Yeah, I'm guessing the water, and I've been swimming in it. And I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, it
Wow.
feels great. It
Wow.
feels like
Yeah.
pool water.
Wow.
So you go in there, and the only reason that I get out or I get frustrated, I have not been able to find clear water.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to
Everything's
do
stirred
that,
up.
you really have to take like
Yeah.
right now anyway, a snorkel trip out and get away from the
Right.
shorelines.
Right.
The there's only been one time that I've gone out where the water was semi-clear, and the rest of the time the winds and so forth just kind of churn up the water, and it makes it cloudy all along the shorelines. So
Have any of you gotten your drones out and filmed?
No.
no,
No.
I have not.
Well, Don, you wouldn't believe how windy it's been here since we got here.
It has
So
been, yeah.
windy.
But now it's okay, and
That's
tomorrow's
amazing.
supposed to be like 5-mile-an-hour winds, which is like no wind for here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Today's
Actually,
around 10 miles an
I
hour.
took my clam tent down a couple days early
Mhm.
because there was a threat of rain.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
the winds were whipping it pretty good.
Yeah. You know those little what do they call them? Where they set them up at they're having a sale or whatever, and they have one of those tall things that flip all around.
Right.
With that's what your clam tent
My
was doing,
clam
right?
tent was kind of looking like
I
that.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, I think I flew mine in about 25-mile-an-hour winds, but I got it. I even flew down US 1, and got that big bridge in right by y'all.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Did you ever put it
Oh,
on
wow.
Follow Me and drive?
No, mine don't have that feature.
Mine has it, but I don't have the balls to do it.
Mine don't have that feature. There is a way you can trick it, they say, but I'm not willing to try it. Since there's just me, I think the driving part's the
Right.
most important. Oh, there's
Yeah.
Lenny. How
I
you
was talking to
doing?
Bob about that. I was talking about Bob with the Fly Me feature, and he said he's tried it a few times, but you need a spot to take off, and you
Right.
need a spot to land.
Yeah,
And they
I've
can't
seen
be
him
too
do
far
it.
apart, because if it loses a signal, it's going to go back to where it took off from.
Right.
Well,
Right.
You got to make
when
sure you can turn around.
when you got two people, that kind of makes a little. Somebody can drive and somebody can focus on the drone.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't have that ability. And by the way,
Right.
I forgot to mention, on my way up to Montana, I'm overnighting at a oh my gosh, what's the big Camping World? I'm doing
Oh,
a Camping
okay.
World overnight. Apparently,
All right.
they allow overnight parking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really? I didn't know that.
Some of them do.
Cool.
Some of them do. I noticed Lenny, he said they're going to be stopping at 3 Bass Pro Shops in a row while getting to Montana. The last 2 Bass Pro Shops, there's been a police officer and a security guy kick me out.
Wow.
Yeah, and said that they're not allowing it anymore. So
Oh.
definitely check with the management if you're
Yeah.
planning on staying at those Bass
Oh,
Pro
That all
Shops.
gets ruined by those
Call
idiots
them
that put out the
first.
lawn chairs and have a barbecue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I certainly wasn't doing that.
I know, but
You know.
they were stopping it before you got there.
I was shocked, and it was about 10-11 o'clock at night, and now I had to basically roll on to someplace,
Oh, boy.
and the cop was not nice about it. I was
Oh.
nice. There's nothing more. I there's no way of saying anything.
Yeah.
They come along and tell you to leave.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with
Of
them.
course,
I'm
yeah.
not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and say, "Yep,
Yeah.
will do, yes, sir," and I'm not going to ask why. I'm not
Right.
going to, argue with them.
Right.
It doesn't do any
You
good.
just
Yeah.
move on.
The last 2 Bass Pro Shops that I've tried
Oh,
staying at,
Wow.
and that's a first. I've never had a
Mhm.
problem staying at Bass Pro Shops before.
Where'd you go?
One was in Fort Myer. I can't remember where the other one was, but it was here in Florida.
Where'd you go when they boot you, though?
I ended up, I think both of them, I ended up at a highway rest area.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We don't mind those.
No.
I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're too noisy, and
Oh,
people
man.
rolling
I just
in,
sleep through
and
that.
there's people walking around all
Yeah.
night
Mhm.
long, and I
I wake up and I go, wow, look at that. Everybody that was here when I went to sleep is gone.
it's gone.
It's
right?
all different people now.
Yeah,
I never heard a thing.
yeah.
That's why you
All
buy those
these-
earplugs.
All these stops on the way up, I did on Camp Pendium. I'm doing a KOA that actually is also RPI, and I stayed there I think it was 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and as a KOA, and it came up as a RPI, so I jumped all over it, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
so and then one stop we're going to go to. Bob and Pearl actually did a video on it about 2 years ago, I think it was. It's just outside of Yellowstone in Idaho, and very beautiful place. And we're all going to meet. Well, I haven't heard from anybody else, but Bob and Pearl and myself, we're going
Sure.
to meet up there for a few days
Okay.
before we go on up. And I see Doug D. Huh? Cool.
Yeah, Doug D says
Yeah.
earplugs. I
Yeah.
own no
Yeah.
earplugs.
Oh,
Maybe
no?
maybe that's my problem.
Yeah, maybe
I
you should.
I have
Maybe you
never
should.
slept with earplugs. I don't even
I
have
have.
you?
Yes, I have.
I got too small of ear openings to get an earplug in.
Oh, okay.
She wears a mask on her face too when she's sleeping sometimes for the light.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the light
sometimes,
and the yeah.
The first
Yeah.
mask she ever got, I didn't even know she had it, and the mask had eyeballs on the front. So I roll over at night and I look over and it's like,
Columbus, Montana.
Has free parking area donations up to 7 days along the Yellowstone River. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. I found my trick. It was hard finding someplace that my hotspot could reach out and I could have an internet connection overnight, because all of these places that I wanted to stay were at the bottom of a valley in some mountain range
mhm.
that once you got there, you weren't calling anybody. You couldn't get any cellulars. Now, if you had Starlink, it would have worked, but
Right.
that was not that,
You
and
didn't have
that was
that.
not, and is still not my life right
Yeah.
now. So
Well,
Lenny says the new update for the Mini 4 Pro can change the home spot while in flight. But you know, I don't have Lenny's money. I can't just keep buying these things.
yeah, between me and Lenny and
Yeah.
Between Lenny and Don, how do we keep up?
and-
Right?
Hey, Bee Trapper, I have a question for you or anybody else. I'm looking for a place to stay at around Cardwell, Montana one night. Right now, I've got a RV park general store, but I'd rather not do that. I'd rather boondock one night. If you know someplace.
Okay.
No Harvest Toast out there?
Well, by then my membership will be expired. Whoops,
Oh.
I put on my
Oh.
glasses.
Oh,
We don't use our Harvest Host much, but when we use it, it's worth it. Right?
Yes.
We don't use it much. We
Yeah.
just downgraded it, actually. We had the golf cart, and
Right.
what else did we have?
oh, we had the elite
yeah.
of
We had the
packages that-
Boondockers Welcome and all that. We just
Yeah.
went back to the Harvest Host one.
Yeah,
It gets too expensive. They keep raising it, right?
yeah.
They
Right.
say that you'll have it at that price for life, but then they go, well, do you want to add Boondockers and that? And then you go, and my God, so
mhm.
We prefer the ones with the wineries and the
we like
beer
wineries and breweries
breweries. Yeah,
Wineries
and-
for obvious reasons.
yeah.
Wineries cost me too much money.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
We like to go ahead and
Yeah.
get a flight and then get out of there.
Yeah, and that's going to run you about $60. And
Oh, no.
No, not really.
Depends on where you are, I guess.
We try to
Bee
budget
Trapper,
for
thank
about,
you.
we try to budget about $20,
right.
maybe 25, and if we're obligated to,
I
buy-
wouldn't mind $15-20.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that is fair. But my problem is I love wine,
Oh,
Yeah, us
okay.
too.
and they're
Yeah,
going to
so
say
do
we have
Oh,
all
you-
of these wines.
You'd like to go to the one near where we live in Canada. There's one
Oh,
there,
yeah.
Stony Creek. It's on Lake Ontario, and they got a place where you can go on this massive lawn and park right at the lake and watch the sun go down. Right,
It is.
there's a winery right on the
spectacular.
lake. It's beautiful.
See, but
And
I
then
would
you go
buy
in-
their bottle of wine.
Yeah,
and-
but listen though, you
Yeah.
go in and get their tasting, right?
yeah.
So you go for the tasting, and then you go, okay, you can buy a bottle of wine. But if you buy 2 bottles of wine, we'll give you a third one free. And then if you buy the 4th bottle, we'll give you
See?
the 5th one free.
This is
Next thing you're looking at
exactly
half a
what-
case of wine. Going
Right. Right. And you're $200 light, and yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
walks out of there with less than 5 bottles.
I think the
Yeah.
last winery I went to, and I think it was in Sedona next to the Thousand Trails there. I think it ran me about $60 for a bottle of wine.
Wow.
And it's like, I have to stop going. I love wine.
Yeah, so do we.
And they give
We
me the
do too.
tasters, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Oh,
that's
I know.
amazing.
Yeah.
And everyone
And-
they give you
Yeah.
is better than the last one,
Oh,
right?
Well, how much is a bottle of that?
Uh-huh.
$55.
Wow.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. And it comes up
Holy.
$65 on your thing because they had to add tax onto it.
Yeah.
And yeah, oh great.
Well, the winery we go to, all the bottles are like $15-20 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Canadian.
buy 2, get one free. Then you buy
Canadian.
another one, you get another one
They
free.
do not exist I'm a firm believer. If you're going to a winery,
we went to a distillery one time. We were
Yeah.
drinking flights. You get 7 beers in a flight.
yeah.
They're all only about like this much in a cup, right?
Right.
You know, it's like this much in a cup, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
But I have a method for that because we went to a couple of them, right? What I do is I get 7 different flavors of beer. I sip them all. I figure out which one I like the least, and I drink that one
And
first.
then drink that one.
And by the time I get to the 7th one, it was fantastic.
Right.
You should go the other way, Gary, because by the time you get to the last one, it would even taste better than it did at first.
You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that beer tastes like crap until you have 6 of them. Then it's fantastic.
After the first 6, it don't matter what brand you drink.
No, it doesn't.
That's right.
You know, we got to the end of our hour. It was that fast.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
We got to the end of our
We just
hour.
sat down.
I know. We just sat
Holy,
down
that's
and
amazing.
now
Look at
wait
that
a
happy
minute.
hour ended. We were the
Wait a
only
minute.
ones here.
right.
Holy.
Hey guys, I was here the whole time. Y'all were not. So technically, 5 or 10 minutes.
There you go. Don's gonna ask for a refund.
Yeah.
No, that's your job.
Well, do I get a refund if I'm on the show?
I did. Let me get a shameless plug for RV Living
Well, here we
Life.
go.
Well, Gary, how long ago did you give me
Oh, my
this cup?
goodness.
That was a long time
Yes,
ago.
Seems like 10 years
Would you
ago.
look at
Oh
the
my
condition
goodness,
of
yeah.
this?
It
I am
is
going to auction this
incredible.
off. All right.
Well, you have the original,
Right.
and it's a cherished item.
yeah,
Wow.
this thing has held in there.
It-
And
Oh, I see a little wear marks on the back.
Yeah,
What have you been
it-
doing?
there is a
Okay.
part of the R
That's
right
okay.
there
Yeah.
and part of the E.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it says RV Living Life on the back. And yeah,
I don't know if you can even see that on there. It's so bright.
yeah, it is. This has been a great cup. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It is
for
great.
Oh,
I love
no
those
problem.
cups.
Yeah.
I love this one now. Gonna start having.
Now, are you
get these
still
ones
giving
going.
a free one if you subscribe
Well,
to
anybody,
your channel?
yeah. Well, what I do is, if
I
people
love mine.
sign up, I refer them to you to send the free one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're buying. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I opened up one of them shameless stores that the only thing I ever got sold was I sent you a mug, and
Right.
Karen,
Right.
and I bought myself a T-shirt. That's the extent of the sales on the show on the store.
Right. Yeah.
Well, because those things, by the time you actually get it out in retail, who's going to pay that?
Oh, I
right?
know.
I know it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that there, if like I sell it at my cost, right? And it's like $25. Who's
Right.
going to pay
Yeah.
$25 for that?
You have gotten good advertisement out of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the gift that keeps on giving, Gary.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know. Well, wait till I have the ones that are twice that size.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The ones that open up, like what do they call it? A slushy or whatever. The ones that come up and then they open up into a bigger cup. You
Yeah.
know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you guys for being here. It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
fantastic hanging out with you. Don, thank you for coming on.
Thank
Are you going to
for
hang
having me.
around for after the show?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Let's get someone else on for the after show. Come on, guys.
yeah.
Lenny.
If you want to join us for the after show, click the link
Lenny,
right here
get Lenny on.
because we end up talking about anything and everything, and it's almost more entertaining than the show itself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can just click on the link right
Well,
there.
we can
that
all
I'm
take our
throwing
pants
in.
off when the show ends, right?
But
I have to put my pants back on.
but the reason why you don't stay live because you can't put that on YouTube.
No, you can't. The stuff that we talk about after the show is, I would
You
have
just
to.
can't be naked.
Yeah, no. So, Don, thank you.
Thank you, Don.
Did we cover everything with you? Did you
Yeah.
have anything you wanted to put out there?
No. I'm glad I can't get views with travel videos, so I'm kind of doing those plus memes,
Right,
And-
right.
and my views have jumped. I don't know, up to about 10,000 views a day.
How many videos do you have now, Don?
Seriously, what's that?
How many videos do you have now? Not counting shorts.
Oh, if I took out the shorts, I would say 600.
600? No,
Wow.
without the shorts, you got 600 videos.
Harvey,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
it's
I'm at
500. It's
Yeah, I'm
500.
at 175 for the long form videos, and I'm tired of it. You know,
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I've
I might
got
put one
about
out once
Well,
a
wait a
month
minute,
now.
guys. We're not offline yet.
Oh, yeah, right.
You might want to wait until I go ahead and take us off of live.
Oh, the lights just came on.
All right, guys. I don't know who is left out there to give us the last word of the night.
But guys, if you want to get offended, watch my memes videos.
There you go. There you go.
But people
Well,
love
thank you guys. I appreciate it. We'll stick around for the after show. We'll sit and talk about anything and everything. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm going to give Bead Trapper the last word of the night because they commented right there, and just say, and your train videos.
Yeah.
And your train. That's code.
No, that's Verde Canyon Railroad. I've done 7. Well, the 7th video comes out Wednesday. The last video. There's 7 videos.
Well, that's the
about
secret. You make one topic, you make one video or 7 videos out of one topic.
There you
well,
go.
it's a 4-hour train trip.
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Wow.
That's a long video. Yeah. All right, guys. We will see you guys next week. I don't even know where I'm going to be. Maybe Orlando, maybe somewhere. I'm going to be heading north and not going that fast. Yeah, but I never do.
That's right.
We
That's
will.
the rush.
We will mostly likely be in.
Uh-oh.
And
Well,
We
I'm
won't be
probably
meeting
not going to
Canada.
be meeting you then.
no.
No, we're not
Well,
in Canada
we'll be
for almost a
online.
Well, you're going to be passing
online.
me up along
Yes.
the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like last time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the last
I was
time.
coming down here.
Yeah.
We're driving down. I just look at
He was
Google.
within 40 miles. He wouldn't come over and like veer 40 miles off. He had Florida.
The guy that
He
only
was
wants to travel
going.
60 miles a day. Oh no, I'm not. The snow hit. He's all of a sudden he can go 200 miles.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was actually a couple hundred miles, and yeah, no, it was. We were just gonna miss each other.
It's funny how I found you. I was just looking something up on Google on a map, and oh my God, there's Dave.
He's right there. All right, guys. Have a good night. Have a good week. Safe travels. Live life full time. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for being here, Don.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.